Damn. Speaking into a pair of headphones right now. There's a microphone. Threw it through the Alesis and just try to get some reverb on here to let you know what's happening. This is some underground shit. Outhouse Revenge Entertainment presents a Dirtworks production. Once again, tape number 2. About to go to Europe in 2 days and try to sell this shit. So please, when I come back, have some support for the underground. DJ G.U. Sentry, the Moonraker. Let you know what's happening on this underworld shit. Check it out, y'all. Peace.
The west to the east. They've been searching for the ship for like 3-some years because a mine is the elite among him and his peers. With no fears, they mine the deepest depths of regions, order to find the golden diamonds for the winter seasons. But these in the mine, they had to find the release texture of rhythms born this masterpiece. So never cease what I'm explaining is how these two, K1 and Shu, turn into 3 with me. G.U. since she no never mind the prediction, still goes rugged underground, searching for the non-fiction. Or shall we say the truth? Exhibit 1 is what we've done for the youth, and this is rhyming proof. So aloof to the fact, it's where you've been to where you're at, cause rap is under attack. The salvation is hip-hop, underground is where it's found, and no, it's never gonna stop. So aloof to the fact, it's where you've been to where you're at, cause rap is under attack. The salvation is hip-hop, underground is where it's found, and no, it's never gonna stop. This is not a test. 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 Not a test. This is not a test. Not a this is not a test. This is not a test. I'm sick and tired of whack crews who choose to abuse this underground. Thinking they can come to the outhouse and lounge. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I know you need production, but you don't pay rent. And see, I got friends who get by on that shit with raw talent. And I don't mind it much, but if you don't have the touch, please stay silent. Seeing how thin someone stretched and concentrated makes me wonder how the watered down sound infiltrated the masses on the surface. And now it's worthless to even spin pen on a tape. And oh great, it gets worse with the CD. I mean, the retail's a regulation, but you'll see me get revenge across the nation. And seize me the catalog, please give me your info. Mail order rentals are sent through the air. Hard work pays when you stay on stage. You'll see respect that you may escalate to higher states. And if faith is why you hearing me now, you'll obtain the know-how to be productive in this music that I love. How to be productive in this music that we love. This is not a test to be fresh. This is not a test. This is not a test. Too many times. A day in this new life I found presents problems. I segment up my time and try to find how I'ma solve them. In fact, through raps I speak minds and also intertwine a world of cartoon where high noon doesn't matter. Chit chatter lies and 4 tracks and sacks get broken down to relax. Just ask my man Sock, and it don't stop with the kick and the snare. I meet you in the bear's lair. What's this beat that you hear? Funk like the crack of a couch, produced by the grouch. It's been selected, DJ Sue selected. In short, I don't rhyme for sport, cause vinyl is the mission. Best believe I'm not forgetting export. A new dimension to those that chose to listen. For that, I'm giving thanks, so that your memory banks will remember what it takes to make a sound that's fresh. And oh yes, this is not a test. 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 This is what it took to be fresh. This is not a test. This is not a test. Too many times since the rhyme problem. Didn't take the time to look at what it took to be fresh. This is not a test. This is not a test. This many times since the rhyme problem. Didn't take the time to look at what it took to be fresh. This is not a test. This is not a to be fresh. Test. working, man. Say something, man, please. We're trying to do this, man. We're trying to at least just keep our creativity going in this motherfucker. It's just too hard to be in the outhouse trying to look for some lemonade when nobody's cooking the right Kool-Aid. This shit is just all unorganized, man. No one takes out the trash or nothing. Just make this song, man. Please, do this. Do this. Starlight remain the only source for rejuvenation. Positively stating these thoughts are more like scriptures. Who's coming rippers on this beat that you heard? It's kind of absurd as the verbs get caught up in a mixture as you swerve to the pervness. The bodily balance is blurred. Looks like you struck a nerve and now you pitch to the curb without a second of hesitation. Complacent styles get outdone. Then I asked my merch, did he want to get some? And that's when they started to run down the alley of defeat. Not physically, but I could see it in their eyes. Who were these guys that insisted on questioning the answer? Sent them back to the answer like some soggy ass dancers. And it was a rainy night too. Serving fools is kinda cool. Now I can see I'm sworn for life, and hip hop is what I do.
Hip hop is what I do. Hip hop is what we do. Meaning me and crew, including the foundation. Papa Doc in some way. The foundation, bitch, give a fuck. Hey, now in some ways I'm better than the most verbose MC who can bust that vocab. Now how many fools get inside the mic and throw jabs or verbal puns not intended? As your frame of mind is recommended, I've transcended all boundaries. Now I sound like these inner city griots, or maybe not, but I don't use a style that's bought and picked. Now I don't ever sound like Latif or lyrics born what I sworn to say off of them whack guys that view me as peons. But for eons I've been beyond far. Small frames of mine, I never find the time to speak rhymes that mean nothing. When you're bluffing, I'm pulling hard, not coming hard, but just how I am. Now most fools say, goddamn nigga, you only 5'9" and hella skinny, but that doesn't mean anything to a fool who'll step with any ring and tell you anything you want to hear is irrelevant. With intelligence, living legends, said with prevalence. When I enter a stance of a b-boy, I'm destroying all decoys from this mind, or should I say this third eye view. But I heard a few crews say that word a bit too much. They don't really know about third eye vision, smoking beanies and drinking alcohol. How much on precision is your brain? How much on point can you really try to maintain when you smoking joints and buying sacks from me? In the back of the club, it's plain to see that you aim to be something you're not. Trying to be holy, but goddamn, your style is like the oldies, and I'm sweating it. I'm letting it get a little bit too hot. I mean, fools really want to try to claim the style that I've got, but you can't maintain anything that doesn't belong. You cannot freestyle like Merce does on any song. You can't do what I do, and that is the wrong way to come in today. But I mean, I seen these fools on the street trying to inspect my beat. Now I had to reject them feet first, meaning I took them by the legs and ankles. Now I like to shackle anybody who thinks they can tackle, tankle, or fuck it. Hey, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm hella faded. Hey, stop. I'm tired of that. Well, if it's destruction, then it's fatality. Those that matter be sadly mad for a reason for the season to change. No solid fighters, but I still don't complain. To stand in your memory of my character, whether you realize the size of the threat. You better get that shit all together. Whether or not you know what's going on with your chromosomes. X and Y, I don't even know why fools try to do what they do when they still ain't even got a fresh ass crew. But you can get blue to bits and pieces. Make you read my thesis or put you in recess. Boy, you back in school. Little boy, I hate fools getting played out like toys. Chomping, you get chomped up. Hey, wait for a second. You can listen to it again on the tape. The shit sounds great. The shit that we make. MCs try to escape, but they ain't got nowhere to go. It's a wake of fools that's dying. And the fools that's lying, and the ones that's spying like 007, but I'ma put their ass in the place, you know, upstairs. These motherfuckers swear they fresh, but still don't impress nobody with a dress on, looking like a girl. Blame, who's blamed? Nobody. It was your fault. It was your fault. Your fault. It was your fault. Your fault, bitch. Yeah, that's the truth. Shit, like I said, more crooked than the teeth. Ray said, boy, you look like a tomato. Foundation.
Out of the mystery came the foreshadow of what lies ahead in the cinema of life. Man behind, aka
machine would be like Mr. Clean, growing locks. Unlikely and insane, wore the same socks for many days when I had no home. Now I chill underground like a bone, buried by a dog. Never eat no hog, unless it was passed off for chicken at the local burrito stand. Before making moves, I devise a plan. Hella skid marks on my road through life. I almost jackknifed my big rig once or twice. But now, my vision is clear like a glass of slice. Just like that, slice.
Clear and concise. Clear and concise. It's me, man. It's what I use. Pass that shit, man. Pass that shit. Each resident was sent a postal notice in the mail. Ticket started at a G. 3 days would entail a journey to the only space station as a regulation for the survival of the surface population. When I got my envelope from the local government, it had some secret symbols and shit and was equipped with a plan of evacuation. Operation Iron Butterfly underway. The sky turned orange, red, and a dark shade of gray. It was 3 o'clock in the day, and only a select few were allowed to actually board the vessel. Interplanetary travel was now seen as the means for improvement of life for the remaining human beings, while those that couldn't afford to board took shelter in the wilderness. Urban was at home, but now a danger zone. Are you feeling this? Martial law have you on lockdown from 6 p.m. till sunbreak. Still my reconnaissance stayed in touch for the escape. We'll take the media because they're feeding your propaganda like the coup is finally through. And we could do what we wanted to, but in actuality, there was reality. See swarms of rubber bullets, the riot gear police so nervous that even they would pull it. I mean the plug on the entire nation. In this time of drastic changing, what was next? What is next? Really, 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 what was next? All we can do is sit back and speculate and wonder what's in the store, man.
That's a joint on the horizon, the thunder. Please, boom, pass your oxygen. 10 seconds till countdown, till blast off. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Motherfucker, I don't work like that. I don't punk crowds like Corey. I'm about to get hyped. After I start, but this fool just turned up the beat. We off record, but he did turn it off like you having sex and the girl just disappeared to dust. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get hyped. Erasing personal histories, my mystery system, a solar discovery. Imagine the recovery of a perception.
sonophone. Using my depth as an advisor, my thoughts are highlighters. Writers illuminate perception-based kinesthetic proficiencies. Religiously getting ties with demons and Nosferatu. That is, I gotta sever the chain without question. The nature of a follower. If truth was all sex, I'd be a spitter, not a swallower. Hollower between your core being and my omnipotent filament of wandering portentous adventures. A lot of shadows claim to eat MCs, and I feel your motives is intention. I don't lecture, but battle and overstanding. Bring up the book and I'll pull the card on the altar. Come false with teachings and I'll convert you to a martyr. Thermodynamic, panic-stricken victim of life-induced loose red melanoma. You may be a mic gripper, but my whole crew is Mike Holders. Loose red melanoma. You may be a mic gripper, but I'm a mic. This ain't no sport, it's an art. It's an innovation and enlightenment. We writing with the draft pick years. Free agents, all sons. So we stepping out the field.
I penetrate with verbalization like the sperm does the egg during fertilization. Keep note of universal chaos like entropy. Urban takes makes my thoughts grow exponentially. Potentially I can open my mind's divine portal, but indulge in the exemptions and leeways of being immortal. Man, although I can and do exercise more wisdom and caution than my peers, throwing away youthful years into exhaustion by flossing and living for the Joneses. But the Joneses are struggling too, just like me and you. I'm seeing through metaphysical for insight, or metaphor sight of a sort. To put it in short, no longer do I rhyme for sport. When I was 12, I went into hiding with my microphone, hoping to never resurface from the catacombs. So getting nutty enough to step to my study will be hazardous. I calculate the MCs I devastate with an abacus, but I'd rather just create and manifest at my best, and know rather than to guess. No stress, no stress. So check it out. So allude to the fact it's where you've been to where you're at. Cause rap is under attack. Our salvation is hip hop, and underground is where it's found. And no, it's never gonna stop.
Some fools thought it wouldn't work. Licensing, record label politics, or the conflicts of dirt. Now how some couldn't imagine. I haven't even let my dragon out the cage to give birth to the age where the majority of material is mostly spiritual. Initial pages channels to a new chakra. Wait, what's this? I got you. Ears open now attentively. You want to see and trust what's going on. Seismatic structure has touched you with tape conceptually since 1988. Now at the brink of a millennium, I'm delivering the entire package. If battling's what you do, then go ahead and subtract this from what you call fresh. Unless you realize and learn, I'm not concerned with your tests or standards of sport, nor any sort of blemish on my image to the public. I don't consider this a game. Hip-hop is life. Do you love it? So play or put away your pads, hang your cleats up as I speak of your Heisman. Hopeful days are over. Industry ballin', speaking street stuff. The pill we hold is worth much more than gold. Dedicated to the art form. Once you sign, then you sold. Out, 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 out. Just the dedication. Hip-hop is life. Do we love it? Don't consider this a game. Hip-hop putting the most I can be. Love it. I don't consider this a game. Thinking how you use it. Love it. Don't consider this a game. Consider this a game. Hip-hop is life. Do you love it? Really? That's a game. Hip-hop is life. Love it. Don't consider this a game. We're only good for that. We're also wacky. More submarine than that, but I'll.
Hey, get away from that shit. Look, we're almost in the end of this goddamn tape. Flip this shit over. Think about what's been said. Fight on.
Go so high, spreading your arms up to the sky, standing tall, while time goes by.
Yeah, Pt.II guy, I thought was production.
And I mean, what really gets me is you got these cats out here talking about, oh, you don't have a CD yet. You haven't got your shit on. You don't have a video on the box or whatever.
Vinyl. I got analog tape, bitch.
And it's like your order here. We're just really starting to forget exactly the essence of where this music came from.
I'm at vinyl in a minute, though.
You know, this is just something a lot of us have been aspiring to do for the longest time. Trying to get our shit on vinyl.
Access. Give me access.
I'm just thinking about, you know, making this dream a reality.
Yeah.
8 tracks used to bump like chopped tree trunks on a plane. Mountain terrain suffers slightly, and it might be a trick to even stick to one-on-one and get caught. I'm thinking about the luggage I brought, so let's go. The cargo gets rolled off of mats, 50 layers flat in boxes. Imagine that, an order of discs on some flu shit. Realizing to use it means a trip in the whole warehouse with the music that vibrates the bones, sending signals and tones through 1200s, manipulating my voice and grooves. Makes you wonder, is it real? Turntable stacked like plates of hot cake vinyl meal with appeal to even the most blind, who still find that meaning in rap is invisible. So it's logical that my audio needs to be at least receivable through phonographic tuners, or even sooner the store. Manhattan Records picking up units for 4. We deploy special forces, not on horses, but rather writing tracks of raps with an understanding that in the end, the destination is the records that spin. The records that spin.
I wanna be dope on plastic and half wax with graphics, be in between the grooves, doing phonograph tricks. On the 1 and 2s, running crews ragged, back and forth they drag it. The fader major static occurs after the first 1,000 or so uses, arousing hoes juices in the clubs. No diss to the dub generation when the tapes in they front. Won't wait for the bump to kick in. They wanna see my shit spin. 33 and a third, better 45. Do some wiggy shit to keep the party live. Start me, drop direct on the 1200 tech table. If you're able, cut it with precision. This vision I have is final. I want my vinyl in time you'll see. Wishes turn reality, one formality to the next. Press my text on that black disc, whisk away the lint, and it's on like this track's thick. It's that sick, don't let it melt away. I never felt this way before. Play it more and more and more.
Of the United States, and then we're going to go international with it and figure out what areas will best be the best draw for your type of music. I had a little help from my friends, but then again we each have the power to send people into dimensions. We'd sit and listen to the song of funk and soul, just under a year old now gaining total control. I'll realize that dirt works, whether it's rehearsed or versed on a dime, it's mine. Forgetting the applause, I want to dictate lines that will penetrate your ears. For fear we're moving past you, we're learning a lot from you when the years start to run through and grow slim. And it's got me wondering if it's a means of escape. Without control of your mind, then the time's too late to even figure out your progress. No negative stress, so I bench press to bless Bizarro and simply live for tomorrow as it turns into the turn of whatever. I'll be clever as I meditate on tracks and run laps around the decoys.
True B-boy, who are you really? Do you really feel me? And will you take the time to learn my mind or just steal me? Shrink wrap my ass because you think I'll pass in your world. Well, it's a land of artificial turf, and I'll probably strain my brain ligament trying to figure if it's worth the pause that I took to write my book full of class notes. And I'm asking those assholes who want to wait for my fate to unfold. I'm 23 years old and America is sold on an object, so it leaves no time for me to get my progress right. Just watch and see. I'll sequence a song on that with a rap, put it on wax. Put that shit on wax. Where's that press at, man? It's right over here, man. All you need. Yeah, baby. $300. Yeah, baby. That's the truth, baby. Reorders. All right. I'm trying to tell you, man. My voice on vocal tone, grooves that I can call my own. Cut it back and forth, whatever, man. Just hear what I'm saying, please. This is the mission of vinyl. This is the mission of vinyl. This is the mission of vinyl. Like I'm stuck. Don't punch the mic.
I'm not punching the mic.
Look here. This album was created on February 12th, motherfucking 1997. Outhouse. What? Who's that? Get away from me. Stop bothering me.
Forget about what society says is or isn't, or what you can or cannot do. Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says is or isn't, or what you can or cannot do.
I just forget about the doubt of outsiders and continue switching up fashions I bring you, rearranging the menu. Every time I bend the stick on paper, I expose these styles. Not taking opinions to heart, I start the march file. Because this art is like a profile of the way I live. I scatter these rays of light despite jealousy, and if someone chooses to trip, I'll grip the mic even tighter. Society has no say on the way to be a freedom fighter. G.U. Senchi, the producer of this particular track. Forget about what they say on what is wrong and what is fact. Be on your own sack. That's what I gotta say about that.
What you gotta say about that? I heard that it said, 2 minds is better than 1 head. You'll fall a victim to the lies until you become well-read. So instead of sitting complacent, I decided to chase it. The dream that I seen nightly become erased from too much weed intake, so I embrace the thought that if not rap, then something else. And I'm not down with a higher education, just an understanding of self. Through the world around me, I gain wealth, constantly expounding and drowning out those sorry-ass opinions about who's winning the race. And it's a form of disgrace. This fucked up paper chase has got fools clawing at the coats of name brand lands, but it's soon to be black sands that's burning hot, melting down those ignorant thoughts that you got caught in your head. And I won't hold you directly to blame, but instead of being the same, I maintain fact that make you think about where you're at. Behind these walls, you must heed the calls of the wild. So listen, child, it's like voodoo, stepping through to your soul. Understanding this, musical controller's got a hold of what you call.
Forget about what society says.
No.
Forget about what society says is or isn't, or what you can or cannot do. Forget about what society says.
Skateboarding in the house.
Forget about what society says.
Ain't nobody. Joint. Fucking smoking blunts and shit. What kind of shit is that? Get it off. Get it off. Get it off my chest.
Get it off my chest like a weight bar with 315. The scene's crowded, so I instigate merge battles. Maybe you was cool in your past life, but after you decided you wanna rap, I had to snatch back the dap given. Living legendary and shit. Feeling an ocean of what's going on right here. Potions being conjured up for the second you was ready. Ready for light now, ever ready. The battery is powered right, got the power pack, ready to put you back in your place.
Forget about
Sit
what
down.
society says is or isn't, or what you can or cannot do.
Yeah.
Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says. Forget about.
No. What? Someone call.
Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says.
Ha, look, someone called my name. Nah, check it out. You got a tape? Look, someone called my name. Hey, yo, Sunspot. Then I saw a flashing light. The night held a mysterious glare. I saw the agent standing there. His silhouette glared against the back of the moon. Rango was his code name. Alert me to obtain the gold key. And now that we must hunt through the black forest, he pulled out a horse and I jumped on, spawned by the yearn to learn the ways of the power cave by the key. Right into as far as we can see and beyond. Cause when you obtain the light and believe, you can be deceived unless you allow yourself to be finger fucked by greed. Take heed before you feel anxiety's dick on your Aloud shot.
Gotta be brief. Can I bust now? Oh well, you must have not known who. What did he say? He ain't saying shit. What's up with that? I might have erased it, but we can go ahead. We not gonna chase it. The foundation is the best, so face it. You might not know whom the people you are dealing, but
forget about what society says is or isn't, or what you can or cannot do. Forget about what society says.
man, it's like the foundation waiting for the ground to break open. Fools be hoping with they neck open. I mean, I can see them with my eyes, and I realize I ain't gotta be that fresh on this shit, cause everybody kinda fucked up the lip. We can slip backwards. Fools be like cowards, devoured in an hour or so. Fools went to the studio, I was impressed. Oh yeah, that was the place of freedom now. I can see how fools fall down and they ground get breaking. When the ground is shaking, fools get taken under like that 6'3" guy that used to be on the NWA. I don't really understand how to be this way, but anyway, I can come back to attack. Now, I talk about how breaking C's back, but we can take it back, and that would be called rewinding. When I'm designing, nah, fool, I'm passing my T and show how you be refining. I be refining MCs like diamonds, finding them in the caves where they think they hella brave. They don't stay in there until the dark and the light don't came in. Now they don't know what to do when they ain't got no friends. Fools begin to get spun. I mean, they spin in circles like Urkel, saying they didn't do it and they knew they did it after the laughter was coming. Fools be shunning to the society.
Forget about
Foundation, that's how I'm going somewhere. Hey, stop. Papadopoulos.
Think about what society's telling you, how you want to rhyme on this shit. Fuck that.
Why? Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says. Forget about what society says is or isn't, or what can or cannot be. society says. Forget about what society says is. Forget about what society says is or 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 is. Forget about what society says is.
It's like this, the weed, it seems to stimulate my mind to another level, and then I find frozen ice waters on the surface of the moon. Motherfuckers hope to colonize soon. Shit. I'm trying to explain it like this. I got my man 7,000 miles away. Tokyo. Reno.
And wait for the green light instruction for oxygen.
東京雷家族からスクランブルダッシュ雷 AKA つぼみ動き始めた壮大なプロジェクト環太平洋三景はもはや射程圏内非常事態発生まさにインディペンデンスデイ突如頭上に現れる影は未知数煙が導く方向に導くこのきらびやかなラインが誘発する脳内革命行くぜ堂々のサビなし終わりなき旅パカパカと馬に揺られてさすらう血で脂肪洗う振動中月光浴びて絶頂元気はつらつ爆発寸前の前立腺行動の休む間もないスリルとショック最高級のスキルをショックまで生で挿入無知で無気力なお前に鞭打つインディチューンズ次々と見つけるダイヤの原石研究室でダットウォークプロダクションそして煙プロダクションで次々と続行行くぜこの壮大なプロジェクト計画進行中
Slowly I crept through the woods, trying to find the goods that were buried there. It had been 7 some odd years, and still I feared that the coming of the truth would precede me before I could be the bringer of musical moonlight brought through the night on stage. Who knows what we say? Still ripping shit at a cactus of clubs, receiving love as a superstar, not really. Smoking Kusa in the car, I learn a new word, or better yet, who you are, and how to exercise the size of your artwork. Complete what you start for. The end is surely imminent, and I'll be damned if the family around me feels threatened. Strive to be the best and will progress through the alleys of stress. The test is marked. In the end, you'll find the grade is made light or dark, depending on which side you choose. Open your mind to a new reality or lose. Lose. Open your mind to a new reality or lose. You choose. Ha. This is the Moonraker, aka DJ G. Senshi, along with the one called Reno, Lampa, Japan, Tokyo. Unification, you know what I mean? Open your mind, stimulate minds. Open your mind, stimulate minds. You will find. Open your mind to a new reality. This is to a new reality. Open your mind. You stimulate minds. Open your mind. Your mind. Space station. You can never regain another moment of time that you live. Every breath, every heartbeat, every blood cell moving past the walls of time. Open your mind. Dirt words. Chilling on the chilling on the dark side of the moon.